The Beasts from Daniel 7 and Revelation 13, a novella by Dan Mason. This novella captures the essence of the beasts from Daniel 7 and Revelation 13, portraying their rise, deception, and ultimate defeat. Please like and subscribe to see more. The waves crashed with a fury that shook the cliffs, their foam glowing under a sky split by lightning. From the churning sea rose a shadow, vast and grotesque, its 10 horns crowned with diadems glinting in the storm. The first beast emerged, its 7 heads roaring in unison, each voice a promise of dominion. Fishermen along the coast whispered of ancient prophecies, their eyes wide with fear. This was no ordinary creature. It bore the marks of a lion, a bear, a leopard, and something darker, a fusion of empires past. In the village of Alara, young Mara watched the horizon, her heart pounding. Her grandfather, a keeper of old scrolls, had spoken of 4 beasts from a vision long ago, beasts that rose from the sea to rule the earth. He described a lion with wings, a bear with ribs in its jaws, a leopard with 4 heads, and a 4th beast, terrifying beyond words, its 10 horns sprouting a smaller horn that spoke with arrogance. Mara clutched the worn parchment he left her, its ink faded, but its words clear. The saints will endure, and the Ancient of Days will judge. Days passed, and the sea beast's influence spread. Villages fell under its sway, their leaders bowing to its healed wound, a head once dead, now alive, a sign of its unholy power. Markets buzzed with tales of a second beast, this one rising from the cracked earth near Alara. It had 2 horns like a lamb, its voice soft at first, but its words carried the hiss of a dragon. This earth beast built an image of the sea beast, commanding all to worship it. Those who refused faced exile, their names erased from trade ledgers marked with a strange symbol. Mara joined a small band of resistors, led by Eli, a former soldier turned storyteller. He spoke of a time when the sea beast would rule for months, its blasphemy echoing across the land, while the earth beast deceived with fire from the sky. 42 months, Eli said, his voice steady. That's what the scrolls predict. Then comes the end. Mara wondered if she'd live to see it. The earth beast's signs, flames that danced without fuel, convinced many, but she saw the lie in its lamb-like guise. One night, the sea beast's armies marched, their banners bearing 10 horns. The little horn, a figure cloaked in shadow, rode at their head, his voice cutting through the wind with curses against the heavens. Mara's group hid in the hills, watching as the earth beast rallied the people below, its 2 horns gleaming as it forced a mark on every hand or forehead. Without it, no one could buy bread or sell fish. Hunger gnawed at the resistors, but faith kept them alive. A vision came to Mara as she slept. The sky opened, and a figure like a son of man appeared, his eyes like fire. Thrones were set, and the Ancient of Days judged the beasts. The sea beast fell, its horns shattered. The earth beast vanished, its image crumbling. The little horn screamed, then silenced forever. Mara woke, tears on her cheeks, knowing the end neared. The battle came at dawn. The sea beast's forces clashed with a light from the east, a host led by the Son of Man. Eli fell, shielding Mara, but the tide turned. The beasts roared their last, consumed by a lake of fire that swallowed the horizon. The mark faded from the people's skin, and the land grew still. Mara stood among the survivors, the parchment in her hand now glowing with new words. The kingdom is theirs forever. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe.